morning and a wonderful Tuesday to you. I had very weird dreams, but for the past 4 days I've not felt like a steaming pile of doo-doo. So I'm using the current energy boost, and it's not even 11 a.m. yet. I got up, I brushed my teeth, sorted the laundry, put on a washing, as you can probably hear in the background. And now I'm craving breakfast, but first of all, I really need a shower, so see you in a minute. All right, I feel even more ready for the day than before the shower. And now I'm going to have breakfast. And right after that, I better start tidying up and packing because we will leave for roughly a week to Europe. We will attend a wedding of John's very dear friends, Sophie and Tom, in Edinburgh. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing them again. And I'm also extremely excited to see the city because I've never been there before. So while I'm munching and trying to make a sense of this mess, it's half that bad. I'll be done in half an hour. While I'm doing that, you can watch me make Gimbap last night for dinner. Oh, what's that? Hello friends! Monsoon season has begun, so it's a wonderful, humid 26 degrees outside. And today I'm making gimbap from leftovers. Gimbap is the Korean version of sushi, or rice rolls in seaweed. So let's get started. First of all, don't forget to wash your hands. Up next, let us prepare our mise en place. We will need some rice, the stuff we want to use for filling the rolls, such as string cheese, various prepared fillings. I've also tried to thaw a bit of frozen avocado. It's a little brown, but it should be still tasty. And of course, some seaweed. Unfortunately, we made the mistake on buying pre-packed onigiri seaweed, which means I will have to peel the sheets. We'll take more as we need. And of course, a bamboo rolling mat. Also very important, make sure to stay hydrated. I found these fruit vinegars for drink pretty tasty. Okay, let's go. The seaweed I'm using is already roasted, so I don't need to toast it in the pan. And we want to have the shiny side on the bottom and the rough side up. Then we want to take some of the rice and spread it to a bit more, like 3/4 across the seaweed. Not too thick, not too thin. And then the layering can begin. It worked! Now I will attempt to cut the gimbap into pieces, and then comes the most important step, tasting. All right. Looks relatively passable. Let's try. Okay. Cross section. Pretty okay.